Hey everyone, Amanda here with Luna Rose Wax Co. I just got an oil shipment, my first ever from Black Tie Barn. They are actually from my home state of Missouri, near my original hometown in Missouri, near the Kansas City area. So I'm super excited to try them out. I knew they did candles, but I didn't realize they did oils until recently. Ellen at Earth Glow here on YouTube was just raving about how good they are, so I wanted to give them a try. I have more than this, but I got to do a super quick start, so I'm gonna do a quick sniff of these six that are just literally we're at the top of the box, and then I will piece in other videos as I can get to them of the sniffs of the rest. So here we go. I'm gonna start with I'm gonna do it alphabetical order here. I'm gonna start with the Dark Dahlia. I do not remember the scent notes, so I'm just gonna kind of give my first impressions. These are my first sniffs, so I'll give first impressions and I will put in scent notes after, so we can see how closely I matched my nose to what it actually is supposed to smell like. So this is the Dark Dahlia. It is dark and floral. This smells really good. So this is my out of bottle. I'm gonna put dip them in the blotter and sniff them on there later too to compare how it smells after it dries down, but just out of the bottle impression, this is very pretty. Deep, dark floral blend. I like that. I'm just getting over being sick, so my nose is finally starting to work again. Hopefully it'll be in better shape as the days continue. Okay, the first rain. I love rain scents. That is pretty. It's sweet and floral and fresh and clean. Oh, I like that a lot. Yeah, that's pretty. That's exactly what I hoped it would be. I got a couple other rain scents, but it was like the first rain and then like during the rain, after the rain, something like that. Maybe one's a thunderstorm. So I'm really excited to try those, but so far so good. The first rain's beautiful. The Graveyard. This is damp and earthy. Mud and grass. Oh my gosh, and stone. I totally get the Graveyard vibe, but not in a creepy way. Like this could be a less creepy name, but the Graveyard is very fitting. I like this a lot. Honestly, this could work year round, I think, but if you use this type of a name, it'd be perfect for Halloween. Oh, that's a beautiful scent. I really dig this. It's not too earthy. It's like earth and moss and mud and grass and dirt, and it smells amazing. I like that. I really like those type of scents. It's not too earthy. It's just the perfect amount. Now, the Sugar Cookie. Gotta love a good classic bakery. And that's pretty, yeah. Yummy. Sugar cookie, fresh, toasty edges out of the oven. Yeah, very nice. Sugar cookie. The Twisted Pumpkin. Okay, this one's for my girl Amy. She will love this, and I knew she would. I remember hearing about this one. This one has black licorice in it. So I knew it was probably not going to be something I would love, but I thought it sounded super interesting, and I thought it would be a little bit like, what was it, Pumpkin Fairy Tale or something from Scentsy years ago. I've smelled it. I've never warmed it. I know not a lot of people liked it, but the ones who did love it. So yeah, this one will be for you, Amy. Yeah, I think you'll like this type of scent. You get pumpkin and you definitely get black licorice. So not probably a favorite of mine, but I can see that it could definitely have a draw, and it's definitely an interesting scent. So that's the Twisted Pumpkin. And last for now, the Violet Haze. This smells earthy, clean, herbal. Like I get like a minty note. I believe there's supposed to be cannabis scent in here, which I kind of pick up on, but it's super subtle. I don't know if it'll be stronger when it's mixed in wax and warmed. Like, I don't know if it's gonna smell like you just smoked a, a fat blunt or something like that, but it's supposed to give kind of that nice, which I do enjoy the smell. I just don't want it to smell like that intense, but it does smell earthy and nice. I like it. Yeah, like mint and marijuana, but in the nicest way possible. There might be some lavender in here. Yeah, really interesting. Okay, so I'm gonna have to stop it here, and later on I will blot and sniff that too. So I have out of bottle and the blotter and can give you my full first impression of these and the rest of the ones I got. I think I got about 36 in all, so more to come. Hey everyone, I'm back. It's been like a week since I recorded the first video, but between my son being home from spring break and having no time to do this and being sick, again, because that's what happens when you have a kindergartner, you're just sick all the time. I'm finally feeling a little bit better and I have a moment, so I'm gonna try to get through my, I think 36 total oils. I got my blotter strips ready to go, labeled, and I've got them all set out here. The first ones are not in alphabetical order. You know what? I'm not sure. I'm probably gonna edit this part out as I'm trying to decide. I got the rest in alphabetical order. Maybe I should just do these first sniffs in alphabetical order as well. Well, I did the first sniffs, but I didn't do the blotter. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so let me get this reordered and then we'll pick up and just do everything A to Z. Just kidding. No, I changed my mind. Since I already recorded my first sniffs, and you guys, I don't want to do as much editing on this as it would require if I did it the other way. So I'm just going to, once again, spring break continues. So I am going to just sniff these again and sniff the blotters as well. And then we'll get to all the rest of these in A to Z order for the rest. So here we go. So we're going to start with the Dark Dahlia. So for these, they are in alphabetical order, at least of these 6. The Dark Dahlia is just a beautiful floral. It's not overpowering. It's like a deep, rich, kind of sexy one. Not quite like anything I can think of that I've sniffed before. Okay, and first sniff on the blotter. It smells pretty much the same. As it dries down, I know I'll be getting more of the middle and bottom notes, but yeah, it's just a beautiful, beautiful floral. I wish I had better words to describe it, but that's all I got right now. But yes, it is super pretty. I very much like that. I'm looking forward to using this. I'm definitely going to be using this in a blend of some kind, or maybe on its own. This is stand out on its own, really strong. So that's the Dark Dahlia. Next is one I'm really excited to use because I love rain scents. This is the First Rain. Again, smells just so perfect out of the bottle. It smells like heaven, like from the Gap. It smells a little bit like that. If you had that when you were in the 90s or in the re-release they did recently, it was one of my absolute favorite perfumes, to this day still is. I love it. It smells so good. It smells a lot like it. So you got the floral, like the white floral notes. It's pretty clean. Floral, fresh. Yeah, it smells so good. Got a little styrofoam. Let me move that. And on the blotter, it's much the same. I get a little bit of not quite powdery, but in like an earthier, drier note at the bottom. Like, I mean, first rain. This makes, it's well named because it's like the rain's falling. It's the first rain of the season in spring, and all the flowers have started to bloom. So you're getting just a bit of the whiffs of the floral notes whipping around from the rain and the wind, and the earth getting wet, and the grass. That is beautiful. I really like that. That is truly everything I hoped it would be, and I hope as it dries down it continues to be, because if it is, I am definitely going to include this in my first rain collection. And it's called First Rain. How perfect. Okay, First Rain. Love it. Next is another one that I love, the Graveyard. And I'm sorry, I think this is a bit out of focus. Let me pull this out a bit. There we go. Sorry guys, I'm a bit out of the loop here between having a week or so with without doing any filming or much of anything that's not kid related. Okay, the Graveyard. Oh my gosh. Out of the bottle, the cap strip. Oh, it is damp and earthy and moss and stone. I mean, the Graveyard is such a good name for it. But it's not like a dark or creepy scent in any way. It's beautiful. It's definitely a unique scent. I don't think everyone's gonna like this, but if you like petrichor type scents, earthy scents, I think you'll like this a lot. It's not like smack you in the face like potting soil in any way whatsoever. It's like damp, mossy stone with dirt and earth and moss in between, or around or on top of it, like a graveyard or a cobblestone street or something along those lines. It smells so good. So yeah, that is the Graveyard. I love it. Next up, the sugar cookie. Right off the bat, vanilla, sweetness, sugar, cookie. It smells like partial. It smells like it just came out of the oven. So it's like a little bit soft in the middle still, but you get the crispy edges. You just want to bite into it, but you got to wait for it to cool off a little bit. Yeah, that's really nice. I'm getting a little bit stronger vanilla. Maybe some buttery notes. Yeah, this is good. I have other oils that are sugar cookie. I'm gonna have to do a side by side comparison to see if there's much difference between them. But this one does smell really nice. Just super sweet and sugary. And I like that you can get like a hint of the kind of dough, but also the crispiness of the cookie edges. Yeah, that's really nice. And that is the sugar cookie. Next is the twisted pumpkin. Not a favorite for me, but if you love pumpkin and black licorice, if you loved Scentsy's Fairy Tale Pumpkin, this might be something for you that you would like. And I personally hadn't I've only sniffed it. I haven't warmed it. Fairy Tale Pumpkin, that is. But from what I've heard described of it, this smells like it's probably close. Honestly, it actually is pretty nice. Smelling it on the strip in particular, I'm getting more notes from it. I'm getting more of the pumpkin. And it's like a sweet sort of hinty of a spicy pumpkin. And the black licorice is not as strong. It's stronger out of the bottle than it is on the strip. Yeah, I'm getting warm, sweet, slightly spicy pumpkin with a little bit of the black licorice, some clove. Yeah, this is good. Okay, this might win me over. Yeah, okay, I'm liking this the more I'm sniffing it. Who'd have thought? Okay. Of course, the ultimate test will be how it warms once it's in wax, but this smells really nice, actually. I like this. Amy, I think you might like this one too. So that is the Twisted Pumpkin. All right, that is promising. It's always interesting when you find something that you thought you didn't like a scent note, and then it turns out to be actually pretty nice. Always a pleasant surprise. Okay, next is the Violet Haze. Earthy, sweet. I like this one. Let's dip it and sniff it. It's got like a clean freshness to it, like incense, but not overpowering incense, or like a super fresh room spray. Like, this is absolutely gorgeous, actually. This is what you want to smell when you walk into a room. It's just like warm and clean and slightly floral, like lavendery, but not overly sweet or herbal or overpowering. It's just, this is kind of, oh, I think I got some mint. Oh, wow. I really like this one. Oops, got on my face. Yeah, I like this one quite a bit. I feel like this, again, the test is in wax, whether this is going to be a strong performer or not, but I get the feeling this might be one of those strong atmospheric scents where it doesn't like hit you in the face, but it's like kind of a strong to middle ground, like super pleasant background scent. That's good. Okay, I like this. I'm still not picking up any marijuana notes on this one. So if that's something that scares you, a scent that you don't like, at least for now, I am not picking up on it. That's something I definitely can smell, and I'm not picking it up on this. So I don't know. We'll see if it comes out when it's warmed. I will definitely test it and let you know if it's there. Because obviously if you don't like that smell, you're not gonna want a wax that smells like it. But as of now, I'm not smelling any marijuana on that one. So maybe I'm wrong. Again, I'm gonna put the scent notes on the screen, so we'll find out later. But yeah, okay, moving on. We're gonna do the rest of them, and we're doing them A to Z. Okay, the Amalfi Sunrise. Amalfi? I think it's Amalfi. Correct me if I'm wrong. I believe this one is a citrusy scent. Oh wait, let me sniff the bottle. Yeah, I get oranges. Maybe grapefruit, bergamot. Very pretty. Like a bright, sweet, bright citrus. Just kind of greeting you in a gentle way, though. Like a beautiful sunrise. to start your day. That's very pretty. It's not a bakery citrus or cleaner citrus. It's just pleasant and sweet and I really like it. Nice and clean. I'm gonna try to go a little bit quicker than I did in the first one. Sorry, took a little long with those, and I've got a lot to get through, so I'll try to move faster through these. That is nice, the Amalfi Sunrise. Next is the banana bundt cake. Excited for this one. If you've watched my channel before, you know I love bakery. Let me adjust my chair. That's better. Okay. Oh yeah, banana. That is yummy. Banana bundt cake. I did get some cakey notes. Oh. Okay, this is, I think, my favorite banana cake type of oil I've smelled so far. It's got a sweet, ripe, almost candied banana with some hints of like cinnamon and spices and a thick cakey note. Oh, that smells so good. Yes, I really like this. Oh, that's good. Okay. I have other oils for banana bundt cake, but I think this is probably going to be the favorite that's going to win out and go in my offerings for when I launch. But we will see. I will do a test. That is a strong contender. Banana bundt cake. Whew, so good. Next is the Cashmere Sky. And as you're watching this or listening, since there's not a whole lot to see, I don't feel camera ready. So I'm just kind of featuring the bottle, and that's about it. So feel free though, as you're listening or watching, if there's something that sounds particularly good to you that you'd love to see in an oil or that you'd love to see offered, please comment and let me know, because if I know there's interest, I will be more likely to go ahead and put it out there for you guys. Okay, this is the Cashmere Sky. Oh, beautiful. That's pretty. I get like a sweet, light, like musky scent. But, oh gosh, like, oh my gosh. This is like, if Scentsy's, Cozy Cardigan and Cashmere and Corduroy had a baby. Oh, this is so pretty. I don't know about you, but that's something I've blended before, and I do really like that combo. This smells a lot like it. But there's a hint of something else, and I can't quite place what it is, but I don't know, like fresh skin. Like clean skin. And the cashmere is just like cozy and gorgeous. This is so pretty. I love it. Again, I think this is my favorite of the cashmere scents that I've smelled in the oils that I've gotten. I've ordered oils from a number of different companies, and wow, this one's nuanced and just beautiful. I think this is my favorite of those cashmere ones. So yeah, that's really good. So the Cashmere Sky, love that. Next is another one I'm excited about, the Cedars of Lebanon. Oh, that's good. Woodsy, earthy, but floaty. Fresh, clean. Like tree right by the water with wood and earth and rock. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, it's even stronger on the blotter. It's sweet and rich and earthy and woodsy. And just like the best way possible. This is so good. Yeah, I'm so glad I got this one too. I haven't been disappointed in any of them. But wow. I'm failing with words. But hopefully the scent notes on the screen will help you in understanding the exquisite scent I'm taking in right now and trying to verbalize. That is a beautiful experience to sniff that. I love it. The Cedars of Lebanon, definitely going in my collection. Next up, the Death Valley. It's nice. Let's dip it. Okay. This one is, you do get like kind of a cactusy, sand and sun type of scent. Like you can smell the flower blossoms on the cactus, and it's dry air blowing through, just picking up the sweetness and carrying it through all the sand and dirt blowing around. That's really pretty. I've never been to Death Valley, but I did live in California for a while and kind of close to like bordering the deserty area. Yeah, that smells nice. It is a tad reminiscent of where I was, which was just north of LA. That's nice. I really like that one. That's really pretty. I feel like that's a great scent for summer. That's the Death Valley. Next is the Egyptian Mirage. I cannot remember at all what the scent notes on this one were. Again, I looked at these when I ordered and I haven't looked since, so it's kind of a fun surprise for me as well. I don't know if this is going to be like Egyptian musk, which I love. I'm kind of hoping it is. Maybe, but it's different than any kind I've smelled. More powdery. Maybe it is a little bit Egyptian musky, but again, there's no like one scent for Egyptian musk. Everyone can do kind of a different version of it. So if this is a version of it, it does have some floral notes and some musky notes. There's some powderiness to it. I like it. It's pretty, but it wouldn't be my favorite of the Egyptian musk scents that I've smelled so far. It's drier and as it's drying down, I'm getting a little bit more sweet and floral notes. But yeah, it's definitely more powdery. So it is nice. Not a favorite, but it is nice. The Egyptian Mirage. Next up is the Fantasy Juliet's Weapon. Okay. What am I picking up on here? It's like a sweetness, kind of floral, maybe some fruitiness. Jasmine? What is this? I think there might be like some jasmine, some lily of the valley. I don't know, maybe some like neroli or orange blossom or something. Oh, it's really pretty. I feel like there's definitely lily. Oh gosh, I'm gonna be so curious to see what's actually in here. So I don't know exactly what I'm picking up on, but there's definitely a lot of floral, and it's super pretty. I tend to really like white florals, and I like rose, of course. I don't think there's any rose that I'm getting. If it is, maybe it's like, I don't know, a white rose or something, a delicate rose or tea rose, something. But I feel like there's lily and jasmine. That's super pretty. Like Juliet laying on her, her deathbed, having drank the potion, surrounded by a floral arrangement around her, deathbed. It's very dark and poetic and sad because everyone knows what happens, but this is beautiful. Beautiful scent to be surrounded by at any time, and I love this. Yeah, I really like it. It's really pretty. The Fantasy Juliet's Weapon. I feel like maybe I could use this in Twilight. I feel like there's a scene where they're watching Romeo and Juliet on TV at school. Is that right? My Twilight fans, let me know. Is there a scene where they're watching Romeo and Juliet? I need to reread the books and rewatch the movies. It's been a while because just haven't had a chance, unfortunately, but I'm going to be rewatching and rereading soon. But yeah, hit me up if you know. Okay, next up is The First Snow. Jeez, there we go. Oh, that's good. Oh man, it's like spruce, pine, some kind of evergreen, cold air, snow. Yeah, that's beautiful. This is something I had in mind for the Twilight collection as well. For a later collection, when the first snow falls, the Volturi come. So I thought this might be nice for that, and I think it would be. Yeah, that's pretty. It's very woodsy, sweet, and kind of sharp. But it smells like you're in a forest in the first snow. It is deep and rich in all those notes. I really like it. Yeah. Yeah, I think this could go really well for that. Oh no. Here we go. Get my strips set up here. Trying to keep them from knocking into each other. That is gorgeous. The first snow. Next, the foliage. Ooh, that is pretty. Oh, fall in a bottle. I get apples and leaves and sweetness with spice, like some apple cider. Oh, this is so good. Yeah, I know it says the foliage, so I'm thinking leaves, like colored leaves, but I'm getting a lot of apple with sweet and spice notes, like just the best hot apple cider, like a warm cup of it in your hand, and you're looking at the fall leaves on your back porch and just seeing it all around you on a damp fall day. Oh, there's like a hint of mist in the air. This smells so good. Oh, wow. Yeah, this is fall. I feel like I'm getting a little bit more earthy and tree notes as it dries a little bit. Oh, that's so good. Oh, beautiful. Oh, yeah. Love this. Oh, this would be so good for the fall. I absolutely love this. If you love a good fall scent, I think you're going to like this one. That's the foliage. Next is the golden fir. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, that's really pretty. It's sitting in the back of my nose. Oh, that's so, God. How to describe this? I feel like there's some lemon. Some like patchouli or incense, sandalwood. Some kind of grounding, earthy note. And like woodiness, like a hint of smoke maybe. Some dry leaves. Oh, that's really good. I feel like this is another one that's kind of hard to describe, but oh, beautiful. This is just gorgeous. Okay, again, hopefully these scent notes on the screen will help paint the picture for everyone. And it'll help me once I put them on there and go, oh, that's what I was smelling. But that is beautiful. The golden fir. I feel like that's a November scent. So that's something I think would be perfect for the fall collection as well. Next up, the lavender sunflower. I have a fondness for sunflowers. I'm from Missouri, the Kansas City area, which is right near the border of Kansas, where there's just a ton of sunflowers. So I love the way they look. They're tall and big and beautiful. Love the way they look, the way they smell, and I like lavender, so I'm super interested to see how these two combine. Oh, okay. Out of the bottle, I don't love it, to be honest. There's bound to be a few, right? Okay, it's getting a little bit better as I sniff it, but let's do a blot and see what that shows. I think it's the sunflower. Yeah, it's like kind of a weird, I don't know how to describe this. It's like a weird seed, earthy, dry, almost bordering on a floral note. I don't love it. Yeah, I don't love it. I believe this description was something like you smell the lavender while you smell the sunflower as you're looking over the fields or something like that. Okay, as it's drying a little bit more, it does smell better. Those kind of top notes, which I think were supposed to be sunflower, are fading. And I'm getting a pretty lavender note. But there's still hints of that other in the background. Okay. I don't love this one. Yeah, I keep sniffing it to see if it changes. But it is better the more it dries down. Or maybe I'm getting used to it. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. But that's definitely, I'd have to say, my least favorite so far. I've liked so many of them up until now. Okay, well, that's the lavender sunflower. Next is the Nordic Spa. Okay. Smells somewhat spa-like, I suppose. I feel like there's maybe rosemary or something. Some mint. Maybe spearmint. It's some kind of, maybe peppermint. There's some kind of, definitely herbal
fresh, clean spa-like scent, but it's the more it dries down, the more the more mintiness I'm getting. Oop, drop some on my hand. I'm wafting this thing around. It's drying on the blotter. Try to be more careful. But that smells good. I like it the more it dries down. The top notes, I was picking up something I wasn't quite sure about, but yeah, it dries down more minty and it smells really nice. This would be really nice and relaxing for like a bathroom scent or a bedroom scent if you're into that kind of thing. Yeah, it's pretty. I like that. The Nordic Spa. Next up, the Pearl Rays. Pretty. This one smells kind of sweet, like a sweet perfume. Yeah, there's a sweet floral note. I'm not sure what. But I smell something like kind of atmospheric and pretty, like sky and floral notes. This is really good. I'm getting more and more of it as it starts to dry a bit. It smells really pretty. Yeah, this would be really good for a bedroom scent or a perfume. Ooh, what was that? Ooh, oh my gosh. What is that? There is something really compelling on the back note here. It's like right on the edge of me placing it, and I can't quite place it. What is that? Oh my gosh. It'll probably come to me as I see it in the scent notes and be like, oh, of course. That is so pretty. I wish I could figure out what that was. God, I almost had it. Oh, this is going to drive me nuts. What is that? It's almost like a woodiness. Like, is it sandalwood? I don't know, but I like it. It is really good. Whatever it is, I like it. Pearl Rays, you are intriguing, and I'm looking forward to finding out what those notes are because beautiful. The Pearl Rays, really like that. Next up, the Peculiar Pine. Oops. Push my stuff over, make some room. There. Very nice. Very nice pine scent. I'm not sure what's peculiar about it, but I guess we'll find out. I smell pine, fresh air, some sweetness, maybe like some sap. Yeah. I mean, it smells really good. It smells like a nice pine tree scent. It doesn't smell like this kind of smells like a summer pine scent. There's not really anything, fall or wintry about it. It smells like it's a hot day and you come across a pine tree in the woods. Yeah. Okay, so maybe that's what's peculiar about it. There's something that I can't quite put my finger on, but because there's something more to this than just the pine, but I can't quite place it. Very peculiar. It does smell nice. I like it. I am very curious to find out what those scent notes do say. But yeah, I like it. Okay, there's that. The peculiar pine. Very nice. Next is the pier. It's pretty. Oh, this is a day by the sea. Oh, the more I sniff it, the more I like it. It's like fresh, clean, crisp, salty air with some sweetness. Some floral notes, the wind wafting like floral notes over. Oh, that's really pretty. Let's blot it and see how it does with that. I'm really liking it so far. Out of bottle, it's good. And okay, on the strip, I'm getting the same, but some extra, like some C notes, like a fresh C, if that makes sense. It's not very salty. It smells like floral and aromatic. Oh, this is really pretty. I feel like I might be picking up like a little bit of woodiness. Ooh, I just got something else. Some kind of an herbal note. Oh man, this is beautiful. This is beautiful and nuanced and complex, but smells just gorgeous and complete and simple. Like it smells simple, but there's a lot going on in here. I can't wait to see the scent notes. Oh, it smells just so pretty. It's like the image in my head is just like a beautiful blue sky with big white puffy clouds and the winds blowing the sails of boats passing by. And there's green grass and cliffs nearby and rocks and seagulls. And the wind gently tickles your face and your hair and it blows this waft of beautiful salty sea air and florals, and you just take a deep breath and just feel the moment. That's what I'm getting from this. This isn't a pier of like entertainment. This is a pier for like reflection and sailing or something. I don't know. Enjoying a day at sea. Oh, that's really beautiful. The pier. Love that. That is a summer day, like an idyllic summer day that you've seen in the movies. And if you're lucky enough, you got to experience it. But man, that's beautiful. The pier. Love that. Next is another scent that I've heard is wonderful. And I've been looking forward to trying. This is the Sacred Fog. Ooh. Sandalwood. Like frankincense and myrrh, maybe? Ooh. This is a good one. There's like a sweet dryness, like a hint of powder. like powdered herbs. Oh, this is beautiful. Oh, geez. Let's get this. Some dropped on my skin. I gotta stop waving this blotter around. There's too much oil on it. It falls on me. This is just stunning and hard to describe. There's a sweet, powdery, dry, earthy, herbal hint of a certain flower note, but like a really specific flower that I can't pinpoint. Not your typical flower. So don't scare, if you don't like florals, don't let that scare you off. It's like, I don't know what it is. It might not even be floral. It just may be like an aromatic of some kind that has a tinge of it. This is so hard to pinpoint or describe. But the sacred fog, I think, is a great name for it because that's kind of what this experience feels like. It feels like sacred scents that you'd smell in a religious or spiritual type of environment or experience. And it's like sniffing it, a fog comes over you and you're just lost in the aromas and how they make you feel, what they are, what it all means, all that stuff. Beautiful. And there's, yeah, I feel like there might be sandalwood. Something along those lines. That is something else. I like that very much. The sacred fog. Okay, next is the sassy pumpkin. Ooh, ooh, I like it. That is a sassy pumpkin indeed. Ooh, goodness, this is sweet. Strong out of the bottle pumpkin. It's like bright, like there's some clove and ginger. This is like pumpkin pie filling. It's not very like it's got some spice, but it's more bright and sweet and ooh, strong and in your face, which I love because I don't love super spicy pumpkin stuff. But this is perfect. On the back. It's got a little bit of, I think, a pie crust note, maybe. There's kind of like an additional bakery element, like it's a bread or a pie or something. Oh, this is so good. I feel like this is the embodiment of every pumpkin dessert fall scent I've ever wanted. And I like a lot of them, but I feel like this is somehow the best of everything. Oh, that is fantastic. Oh, so good. I wish you guys could sniff this. That smells so good. I'm kind of obsessed with this. Okay, I'm definitely putting this in a melt for the fall. I don't know what it'll be called, but ooh, it's going in. That is good. The sassy pumpkin. If you like pumpkin scents, sweet dessert type pumpkin scents, holy cow, that was great. Okay, next is the silk oak. Okay, that smells a little bit, it's very light out of the bottle. I do get like a hint of like a silky scent, an oak scent, but it's not super strong. Maybe a hint of dry dirt. I don't know. Maybe some sweet grass or something. Like I'm picturing an oak tree surrounded by grass. And I don't know, a field of sweet cotton or something. I don't know, this is difficult to pinpoint. It does smell pretty. It smells light. I wonder how this will do in wax, if it'll do well on its own, if it needs to be mixed with something, but it is pretty. The more it dries, the more I'm getting something. Oh, jeez. Got it on my lip. Yeah, this one's hard to describe. Partly because it's light and partly because I just don't quite know what this is. But it smells pretty. It smells like a hint of woodiness and cleanness together. I think I might be picking up some like sweet powdery floral notes on the back. Like it smells like a laundry room, like a clean laundry room. Without being laundry, if that makes any sense whatsoever. Okay. I don't know. I'll come back to that one after it's had a chance to dry down more, but that is... Oh, I'm sorry. It's been out of the frame the whole time. That's the silk oak. It does smell nice and smells pretty, but it's just, it's hard to place that one just yet. This one's subtle, but very pretty. So I'm intrigued. We'll see about this one. The silk oak. Definitely worth exploring. It's still kind of sitting in the back of my nose, and I like it. Ooh, okay. Next is the spring shower. Okay. This is another pretty rain scent. Let's dip it in here, see what we get. Try to get off some of this excess so it drips in the bottle and not on my face. The spring shower. Clean, fresh. Like someone just did a fresh load of laundry and they hung the sheets out to dry on the line and they're blowing in the breeze and the sun's peeking out to dry them. And the wind's blowing some pretty floral scents from a nearby garden. And then the rain just like patters through with the sun still shining and a rainbow peeking out. And just as quickly as it came, it's gone. The shower, that is, and the rainbow, but the scent remains. This is very pretty. It's clean and kind of crisp. That's so pretty. It's like full of promise and fresh air and promise of what's to come in the spring and the rest of the season. Beautiful. I like this so much. I think this is another great one for a rain collection. And I do love rain scents, and I appreciate the subtle, nuanced differences between the different types of rain. Like, you know how in some cultures where they live in the snow, they have like over 100 words to describe the snow. I feel like if you really love rain scents, I mean, there's not hundreds, but there's a variety of different types of rain experiences. And I appreciate the nuance in these oils that I've smelled so far that can describe the different type of rain experiences. And if you know what I mean, tell me in the comments that you're a rain fan as well, because yeah, if you like rain scents and you really appreciate the nuance of what that smells like and the experience. And yeah, let's talk about it because I'm a nerd like that, and I love that. And I'm excited to put together some scents that can bring that experience to life. Okay, moving on to the next, which is the Sugar Blush. I think this is going to be a sweet floral or something, maybe. Pretty. Yes, there is some sweet sugared notes and some floral fruity type notes in here, I think. Yeah, it's very pretty. This is a bedroom or perfume type scent. Oh, that's beautiful. I mean, I would definitely wear this. This is... what are the flowers? It's a sweet flower. Or maybe it's the sugar. I don't know, maybe... I don't know, peony, rose, some jasmine. What is in this? Some fruitiness, like... maybe some, like... I don't know, nectarine or grapefruit? But, like, a subtle hint of it. This is super pretty. Just perfect for spring and summer. Ooh, I like that. The Sugar Blush. Very, very pretty. Next is the last of the rain scents in this collection. And of course I had to get all three. This is the Summer Storm. That's nice too. Okay, I'm gonna go on and on about the nuances that I'm smelling here. This one's more thick and hazy. Like the flowers have bloomed, and what's left behind are all the leaves and the seeds, and stuff is blown out, you know what I mean? And it's like hazy days of summer, and it's hot, and the rain storm comes in. I feel like there's lavender, maybe some heather, something like that. Yeah, it's like you're at the edge of a field in summer, the heat of summer. And there's a storm on the horizon. And then it starts to blow in the rain, and the thunder and the lightning come and get everything drenched. And then after it passes, the sun comes out and it starts to dry everything up right away. You get that fresh smell, the rain on the rocks and the dirt and the grass and the droplets still on the grass and the trees, but the sun is just like, and the heat and humidity come out and dry it up right away. But there's still a hint of it in the air, blowing in the wind. On the back end, there's some floral notes. I don't know, maybe some rose? I feel like there's definitely lavender still in here. Oh, okay, this is so pretty. It's a whole experience. Okay, I'm gonna have at least a mini rain collection. I have to. I wanted to do one anyway, and I've got the perfect oils. And with the timing I'm planning to launch in summer, I think this should do well for, the timing. Oh, that's really good. Okay, I could sniff that all day. I gotta move on. That is good. Good. The Summer Storm. Next is the Sunset Musk. Out of bottle, super pretty. This is another sweet, there's a sweetness to it with musk. I think there's some vanilla. Another bedroom or perfume scent. Gorgeous. There's like, I don't know, peach, peony, lychee, how do you say it? Oh, there's something really beautiful going on here. Definitely some vanilla and maybe some amber musk notes coming through now. Oh, this smells so good. It smells somewhat familiar, but I cannot place it. Oh, what is this? There's a hint of like, oh, this is another one that's going to drive me crazy till I figure out what that scent note is. It's like a flowering tree at the edge of the picture. What is it? My brain is not putting it together. It is not computing, but this smells fantastic. I cannot think of, I cannot think of what this reminds me of, but it's like a perfume that I wore when I was in my youth. Not that it's like a youthful scent per se. I think anyone could wear it, but it's like a fresh, clean, pretty, youthful scent. It makes you feel the youth. I think there might be some orange in here, some bright, sweet orange. Oh, that's so pretty. Okay, I am super impressed with these oils overall. I only have 7 left. So if you're still watching, thanks for hanging in. I know this is a long one, but there's a lot of oils, and wow, they're really good. This is the Sunset Musk. I love that. Next is the Tahitian Cream. So I'm expecting this will be like kind of a tropical sweet one. Yes, and I think it is. I think I smell some pineapple out of the bottle. Yeah, I feel like there's some pineapple and maybe some mango. Maybe a hint of coconut. I don't know, what is that floral note? I don't know, is it plumeria or something? There's some kind of a beautiful tropical type of flower. This makes me think of like a warm day on the beach on a tropical vacation. The creaminess, there might be like some coconut milk. The more it dries down, I feel like maybe there's some coconut milk, some vanilla, maybe some tonka bean or something. I don't know. It smells nice. A very good summer scent. I like it. So yeah, definitely worth exploring this one. Very pretty. That's the Tahitian Cream. Next up is the Twilight and Tuberose. I'm not sure I know what tuberose smells like. I'm sure I've smelled it before, but I didn't know I was smelling it. Okay, this is a heady floral type of scent. Okay. Yes, this is definitely a floral. Makes me think of like a thick, heavy, humid summer night. It makes me think a little bit of Scentsy's Southern Evening. Sorry, I had to cough. Um, it makes me think of Scentsy's Summer Evening a little bit. Did I say Summer Evening? I meant Southern Evening. I think there's definitely tuberose, obviously, because it's in the name. But it kind of, like, I'm smelling maybe like some magnolia, maybe some like gardenia type of note, maybe some jasmine. It's definitely a heady, strong, thick, atmospheric floral, if that makes sense. It's like a cloud of something just wrapping around you. It's nice. I feel like that's a summer scent for sure. I am curious to see how that one warms, to see if I end up liking it. But yeah, I'm curious. Do you like tuberose? Do you like this type of scent? I'd like to hear any feedback you have about it. I'm definitely intrigued, so I'm looking forward to trying that one. That's the Twilight and Tuberose. Next is the Vanilla Potpourri. All right. I feel like I'm getting, obviously, the vanilla, and I feel like I'm getting maybe some hints of chocolate. Maybe some fruitiness too, like maybe some strawberry. That's out of the bottle. Now I'm stiffing the blotter. Yeah, this smells like candy. Like, discard the word potpourri and whatever image that brings to your head. I know it makes me think of like potpourri that my mom had around the house when I was a kid. Oh my gosh, okay, I do get that now. Yeah, no, I totally get that now. At first I was like, no, this smells like candy. Now I'm getting it. I'm getting the potpourri in a basket scent. This is very nostalgic. It is sweet. It smells kind of like chocolate and artificial strawberry. Like those little puffy, dry, pink balls that you'd see in potpourri. Do you know what I'm talking about? That's what this reminds me of. Okay, that's what it smells like. I'm getting vanilla, chocolate, and strawberry. And the dry, distinct potpourri type thing sitting in a little wicker decorative basket. That is interesting. Okay. So strange. Very nostalgic and interesting. Okay, that's the vanilla potpourri. Takes me back, that's for sure. Next is the white velvet. Ooh, that's pretty. That smells like, I don't like, it's not a red velvet cake, but like a white velvet cake. Is that a thing? If so, that's what this would smell like. I smell vanilla and cake, sweetness. Maybe a hint of like rum. There's sweetness and butter, sugar, maybe some banana. This smells really yummy. I don't know what's in this. I can't wait to find out. It smells really delicious. Like, it almost smells like a bakery type kitchen scent, but it could also be body care. Like a really delicious body care perfume type scent. This is really good. I find this one very intriguing. I'm starting to get maybe some like light musky notes, like sugar musk or something. This is pretty, and another intriguing one that I can't quite place. And whatever reason, as it dries down, it's like those initial notes I described are fading. And I think I'm getting more of like a rich, warm vanilla butter cakey type of note. Yeah, that's interesting. Okay, can't wait to find out the scent notes. I do like this one. I am gonna have to try this one out. See how it does, see what it's all about, but I like it. The white velvet. 3 left. The wilted rose. You know, I had to get it, right? It's got rose in the name. I like to smell all the roses. Gotta stop and smell the roses, right? The wilted rose. Okay. That is what this evokes to me. Smelling it straight out of the bottle, it smells like a rose that has begun to dry. It's wilting and drooping a bit, and it's started to dry out the petals and the stems and the leaves, but you don't want to throw it away. Because, like, someone gave it to you and you're not sure if you want to keep it for memories, use it somehow, or throw it away. I always hate, even though I always hate throwing away dead flowers. Am I the only one? Like, they were once beautiful. I hate throwing them away. But you have to, or else repurpose them somehow. But that's what this smells like. It is more of kind of like a traditional rose scent, I think. It's like a little bit lighter. It's not heady or old woman perfume. It's like a clean, almost soapy sweetness to this rose. It's very pretty. The more it dries down, the more I like it. The kind of wiltedness is going away, and it's just like a sweet, fresh rose. Like fresh from the garden. And you can smell some of the stems and leaves now. Like you can smell what it once was when it was fresh and green. Okay, this is another nuanced, layered scent. Yeah, it's like it takes you through a trip down memory lane. Like you start with what it was. Like imagine a movie scene. It starts with the wilted rose and then it starts thinking back to what it once was and the memories of its time. And someone leaning in and sniffing it and just beaming with joy about how beautiful it smells and celebrating the reason it was given, who gave it to the person. Yeah, it's pretty. I like this. This is not gonna, obviously not going to be a scent for everyone. You have to like roses to like this scent, but it's a really pretty rose scent that even if you don't love rose, I don't know, you might be persuaded. This does feel to me like this is something I would put in the bathroom. Personally, I might put it in the bedroom, but it feels like that beautiful kind of scent in the bathroom where you walk in, you open the door, and it goes, ah, and it just smells so good. Smells clean, and I don't know what you want a bathroom to smell like sometimes, I guess. Okay, that's nice. I like it. That's the wilted rose. There was another one I wanted to get called the Rebel Rose, but they were sold out of that, so I will have to try that another time. And there's another one I wish I'd gotten that I didn't, that I'll get in a future order as well. And that one's pistachio baklava. So those are going to come later, just FYI. Okay, next is the Winter Woodlands. It's pretty. Definitely a woodland winter note scent. I'm picking up on like a variety of winter type trees. Like maybe some spruce and evergreen type trees. There's like a crisp, clean, fresh air snow scent. Like it borders on mintiness, but not fully there. kind of eucalyptus-y. This is pretty. This would be a really good winter scent for sure. In a bedroom or bathroom. Yeah, I like it. We'll see how that dries down and keep that in mind for the winter. But that's really nice, the winter woodlands. And last but not least, the Zesty Lilac. If you watched my channel, you know I also love lilac. So if there's a lilac scent, I tend to order it because I want to see how it compares to the others. Oh, that smells really good. I'm always on the hunt to find like my favorite lilac. Oh, this is really pretty. Oh my gosh. You get lime and lime zest. Like you actually get like the pith and the zest of the lime and the lime juice itself as well. So you get the skin, you get the juice, and you get the lilac. Oh my gosh, this is so good. The more I smell it, I've dipped it, I'm sniffing it on the blotter. I'm smelling a little bit less lilac. I'm still smelling the zestiness. They're blending together so well. So, Amy, I'm going to shout you out again. You had told me a while back that I know you don't like lilac. And I told you I was going to see if I could find one that you would actually like. This could potentially be the one. I know it's a tall order, but with this citrus note and this zestiness to it, oh, this is good. This is so pretty. I really do kind of feel like the citrus, lemony goodness that's happening here. It's, again, nuanced and layered with it is kind of taking over the lilac, but it's still like in the background and they're just blending together in such a good way. I think I might get a hint of vanilla or something. Oh, this is so good. I just want to be this. Oh, that's so good. Okay. Yeah, I love it. The zesty lilac. So good. Okay. I'm definitely going to put that in wax. We'll see how that does. And that is the last of them. That is the Zesty Lilac, rounding out my first ever Black Tie Barn oils order. Okay, so I took a few minutes to sniff through all the blotter strips again, now that they've had a chance to dry down, and see, what it smelled like this time around and decide on my favorites. So here is where I'm at. There were only two that I didn't really love, but I think could definitely have an audience, and that is the Twisted Pumpkin, and that's just personal for me. Like, I don't love the smell of black licorice. Can you even see that? There we go. I just don't love the smell of black licorice, so. And then the other one is the Lavender Sunflower. It does smell better to me. Oh, I will say about the Twisted Pumpkin, it does smell stronger. Like I think I was saying when I was sniffing it before that the black licorice note was kind of going away. No, now that it's dried down, it's lingering. It's definitely there. So if you like black licorice, you would really like it. But for me, it's not a personal favorite. So that's why it's here in this category. And the Lavender Sunflower just, I don't know. I can't quite place what the note is that I don't love here, but it does smell nice. There's something I like about it, but it's just not, it's not clicking. That's not a favorite. Maybe it's like a jasmine type of note. You know how jasmine kind of sometimes have this note to it? That's kind of what it reminds me of. Anyway. So, yeah, I guess those two would be my least favorite. They're still good, decent ones that I would put in wax melts because I think someone would like it. It's just personally not a scent for me. But those are nice. for somebody for sure. Now let's get to the good stuff. Okay, for the favorites, I have, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8. I have 11 with some honorable mentions here. So I'll just go through these quickly here. The Pearl Rays, it smells really good. It's just kind of light. The Violet Haze, I think, is super intriguing. I get minty, sweet earthiness, maybe a hint of the marijuana now, but it's like before it's smoked marijuana. So I find that one intriguing. Same for the Pier. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. I might change my mind later and say that's an absolute favorite, but for right now, I'm putting it in honorable mentions. Sugar Blush, I think, is really nice. But I think for me, it's kind of reminding me now of like maybe Sugared Orchids, which I do really like at first, but once it dries down, it's like really strong, powdery, sugary musk that can be a bit much for me and give me a headache, unfortunately. But it smells so good right now. So I'll have to test that one and see how it goes. It does smell absolutely beautiful, but that's what it's reminding me of. And that's been my experience thus far with Sugared Orchids. So we'll have to see how it goes, but that's why it's in honorable mentions and not absolute favorites, because it does smell great. Sugar Cookie. This smells like a fantastic sugar cookie. Same with White Velvet. It smells like a white cake, a delicious one with like buttercream frosting and just really yummy. Good sense that when you want a good cake scent, you want a good sugar cookie, those are it. So there it is, honorable mentions. But I am especially intrigued by these other ones, so that's why they are in my top. So let's go through those. I'll just start how I have them here in order. The Zesty Lilac. I like it so much. There's just something about it. It's different. It's unique. It is a Zesty Lilac. I really like it. Sunset Musk. This is beautiful. And the more it dries down, I feel like there's like maybe a hint of coconut here. It kind of reminds me of Scentsi's Mountain Sunset, which I love. And I'm glad I have it in my club because they kicked it out, or, they got rid of it. So that smells really good. Next, well, this isn't in order. This is just how I have them laying here. The First Rain. I really like this one too. It smells a lot like Heaven by The Gap. A little bit different, but very close, and I love it. Spring Shower. Also so beautiful. Another rain scent, but a different kind. It's nuanced. It's different. This one kind of reminds me of Scentsi's Shoreline Drive, which is another discontinued scent, but I have it in my club. There's something to that air note that's similar to Scentsi's Shoreline Drive, if you know what I mean. So that's very beautiful. I like that a lot. The Sassy Pumpkin. It reminds me a lot of Cashmere Pumpkin from Scentsy. It's not really cashmere-y, but that pumpkin, that sweet, strong pumpkin, sassy scent I got from the get-go with that one is, I think, what's coming to mind here. It's a good one. Yeah, I really like that. The Sacred Fog. It reminds me, now that it's dried down, I am getting like a citrus sandalwood. It reminds me a lot of something that I used to get from Indigo Wild, also known as Zum. They're a Kansas City company that I believe you can get maybe through Target now. I remember seeing it pop up in a random search one time, and I was like, whoa, no kidding. I thought it was only local. Anyway, it reminds me of a just amazing room spray I had from them that I think was called like citrus sandalwood or something along those lines. Orange sandalwood, I don't know. It reminds me of that, and I always love that scent. It just, so good. So that's what Sacred Fog reminds me of, like a citrus sandalwood. It's beautiful, and I love it, and I think you could do that year round, but especially spring. summer going into early fall. It's really nice. Fantasy Juliet's Weapon. The more this dries down, the more it kind of reminds me of Rose 31 by Le Labo. Not like it's a dupe, but there's a similar note to it. So I think there might be some rose and labdanum. Am I saying that right? Maybe some, I don't know. There's some notes to it that remind me of Le Labo Rose 31. So, which I love that scent. That's what got me into rose scents in the first place. So it's like a beautiful unisex rose type scent. Yeah, it's just beautiful. It reminds me a lot of Rose 31 without being a dupe. So yeah, I like that one a lot, and I think that's why I like it, because it reminded me of that without me realizing it until after the fact. Okay, Cedars of Lebanon. This one's different. This one's unique. I don't know what this reminds me of, but I know I love it. Yeah, this one's different. Very unique. I love that. It's gorgeous. And same for the Dark Dahlia. This one's got like a sweetness to it. It's weird, but it almost smells like a hint of like red licorice. I don't know. This one's just different and also unique, and I can't quite place it, but I like it. So I'm curious to see the notes, and I'm curious how this will warm, but I'm very intrigued. So that one's in my favorites. And then the last two, First Snow. It's just such a great winter scent. I love that. And Gold Fur. Beautiful. Perfect for a fall going into winter scent. I really like that. Okay. So that's it. Thanks for sticking around. If you made it to the end, I don't know, put a little bow tie or man in a tuxedo, because this is a black tie barn video, something along those lines. Anyway, I'm really impressed. I'm really glad I placed this order. I'm really liking these oils, so I'm excited to go ahead and start putting some of them in wax. And I'd love to hear from you. Are there any scents that I talked about today that you would especially like to see in an upcoming collection? Let me know. Let's chat in the comments. Tell me what caught your eye, what sounds good to you, and hopefully we'll be able to put it in for you in an upcoming collection. So that's all for now. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.